to Shadows of Prophecy, a D&D real play podcast following the ill-omened web of lives whispered by the void, their names repeated in the darkness. Shadows of Prophecy is a Dungeons & Dragons podcast with violent themes and adult language. Listener discretion is advised. With us today to traverse through adventures of ghouls and ghasts, we have myself, Timothy, as our ambivalent DM.
Dan, human scholar and dead boyfriend club member, Ren.
Chris, tiefling cleric and king of the card catalog, Salvador Saltrose.
And this is Ellie playing Valerian's best friend, Kobold Bard Marky.
Join us as we enter the Shadows of Prophecy. Act 1, In the Shadows. Chapter 11, The Forgotten. All right, so you all just woke up from a long rest.
Good morning.
This castle's so haunted.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, it's pretty
I don't
bad.
really like it.
We all had fucked up dreams, right?
We all had fucked up
Okay,
dreams.
Naturally,
obviously,
yes.
because it's super haunted. Oh, okay.
Well, does anybody want to volunteer to go first?
Yeah, sure. I can go. My dream kind of freaked me out, but it wasn't that bad. I think, okay, so there is my best friend, Remy, who lives in my body, but only the parts of my body in other dimensions that I'm not using. And they don't have any hobbies, but we talked about it, and I gave them a book of stories, and they were really excited about that. And they said that we have to go to the basement because that's where the spell circle is, because they can kind of like see through time and space.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, Remy, what about this time loop? And they were like, go to the basement, you'll know what to do. And that's mostly what I remember. So honestly, I mean, there was some like cryptic, mysterious stuff interspersed in there because I think that's just sort of like their flair. But ultimately, I feel like they did say that they've always been with me and that I didn't remember them. So I felt a little bit like an asshole. But overall, I'm net positive, I'm going to say, except their voice was like this.
Wow.
But I try not to judge.
So you've never met Remy? Like, Remy's not a personal person.
Right. Yeah, no, I've never met Remy before personally, but apparently they've always been with me and they are using the parts of my body that I'm not using in other dimensions.
Okay.
Well, they said that they needed to find their own body, but they didn't know where it was, so they were borrowing mine. But only the parts in other dimensions that I'm not using. I don't know why you guys are making that kind of a face.
I don't...
Well, that sounds horrifying, but also, honestly, like a breath of fresh air compared to what I got in my dream.
Yeah, tell us all about it.
I don't know. It just, this being a talk like this the entire time just told me it was everything and to join it.
Oh.
And then that's all it said
That's
over and
it?
over again, pretty much.
Well, you guys didn't get to have like a conversation.
No, it was very adamant on me joining it, and it said I didn't have a choice.
Oh.
And yeah, apparently, it's also been with me my entire life, apparently. It's horrifying.
Is it using any parts of your body?
I didn't mention that.
It
Again,
probably
it just wanted me to
Right.
join it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Very single-minded,
Single-minded.
creepy-ass creature.
That's
Broken
tough.
record, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like mine was somewhere in the middle where they were very evasive in what information they wanted to share. And they also said, oh, I've been here the entire time. And it was odd where I saw these faces of people in a crowd and I saw Gladys and these ticking clocks. And they were talking about like partnership and all that. And I got this thing and I pull out my, is it actually a rose or is it like the Ion stone?
It's like a stone rose.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I pull out this like crystalline pink rose and I don't know what it does, but I woke up with this.
Oh, yeah. I hold out my hand. I got a new ring, apparently.
Oh, that's great. It looks nice.
Is it great?
I think that's a bond.
Oh, maybe
a creepy
not.
ring.
Oh, maybe
Can I
you're
take it
right,
off?
maybe not.
Would you like to try to take it off?
I will try and take it off.
You pull on the ring and it tightens around your finger.
Great. I can't take it off.
You're cuffed.
Yeah, you're right. That's not good, actually. You're married. To
You
everything?
can't resist.
To everything.
Yeah. They don't allow divorce in the church.
Specifically all. It said it was all.
Oh, sorry, you're married to all.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, oh, yeah. Well, Remy gave me some presents, too. I pull out my big portable hole. I go, whoop,
You do it.
and I slap it on the floor, and I jump in, and then I jump back out.
Well,
I jump back out, and I say, ta-da!
That's a magic trick.
Apparently.
And then I pull it back up.
Wait, what? I'm terribly confused.
It's a fine black cloth, soft as silk, and folds up to the dimensions of a handkerchief. It unfolds to a circular sheet 6 feet in diameter. And when you place it on something, it creates a 10-foot hole into an extra-dimensional plane.
It's pretty useful.
And you can
Yeah.
exit the hole by climbing out of it, unless it gets picked up and taken.
Oh. Don't get picked up and taken.
Not while
the
you're
hole?
in it.
Oh, okay. Sounds horrifying. Well, I'm a bit jealous.
Yeah.
That you got a useful item and I have
Yeah.
a ring that's mad at me for whatever reason.
I just got a no-strings-attached hole, baby.
And for some reason, this floating rose makes me harder to hit.
Oh.
Oh.
Is it
I
currently
tested
floating
out.
around your head?
I gently try
Yeah,
and punch your arm.
I toss it into the air and it is now circling my head.
Whoa, that's just a cool vibe.
I feel
Ripped off?
ripped off
I know.
by these god-awful dream demons.
Well, if you want, I can join you in your next stream and we can.
Yeah, you
fight
guys
them?
can come meet Remy. Actually, they talked about you.
How? By name?
No, they were just like, I was like, oh, they were like, you got to do the ritual. And I was rituals aren't really my thing. And they were like, oh, but you've got friends who can do rituals. I'm paraphrasing, of course.
Oh.
Whoa. my person did not have a name, or they didn't want to tell me their name. I asked them about you guys, and they said that it wasn't really consequential. So
Wow. They
kinda
were
weird.
really like drilling down into the inconsequential thing, huh?
yeah, it was like a lot of the answers were just that. So yeah.
Mine actually didn't have a name either. I just named them Remy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, they said they were the forgotten one, but they weren't very happy about it. And I said, oh, so I'll call you the remembered one, and we'll call you Remy for short.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah, I was saying, I think we had a really great time. But what they said was that the ritual circle that Gladys cast, that the time lock is in the basement.
Yeah.
They were looking at the castle at a time when it was populated and full of people. So they may have been looking at the castle at a different point in time, the timeline. And during that time, this ritual was in the basement. So if the ritual needs to be maintained to keep the time lock going, it's still in the basement.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I don't know, did your guys give you any tips? Your guys, gals?
No, it was just trying to give me a
avoid
membership.
everything?
It was
Yeah.
just trying to sell me membership.
Persistent, right?
Yeah.
Unsubscribe.
Right.
So I personally would like to go to the basement.
Sure.
That sounds like the only lead we have.
Push back the bookcase.
Yeah.
Great. I'm going to take one of my storybooks with me.
As you push the bookcase back, a book falls to the ground and opens up to a page where you recognize some handwriting.
Oh.
Ooh,
It is
okay.
Alice's handwriting.
It's a history book that says the sunken tower east of the Pelican Mountains. The lost city is where I find the herald. I must seek out a sunken tower.
Is there a date on it?
No date.
Oh. Maybe that's where Alice went? Because she was obviously
Herald?
here.
Would she just leave all of her books and her diary?
If it was an emergency?
If she knew that we were coming, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, what is up with Alice? You know? I never met her.
No, no idea. Friends with Lad, so she's probably part of the eye cult.
Oh, what were they called?
The Veil.
The Veil.
Veil. I was, the View? No, that's not right.
The View.
To be honest, I mean,
Joy Baker's just still there.
I'm like not feeling like the biggest fan of any of these guys right now.
Yeah, me neither.
Like, I know there's a schism and some of them are supposed to be good and some of them are supposed to be bad. But so far, not liking any of them.
Right.
Because
It's just-
some of them want to like bring about the end of the world and all the other ones locked me and my friends in infinite cycle of re-existing the same day.
So I might not say any of them are good. Some much might be less not good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, to the basement.
Oh, hey.
Da-da-da. Do you guys remember seeing stairs down anywhere?
I do not,
I don't either.
but we can pull out the
I
map.
should ask Remy. Shoot.
Just
You
your
gotta.
personal
beep, boop,
mind.
Hi,
voice.
Rems. Could you take a quick look around? Do you see any stairs going down from your position of looking through multi-dimensions?
I mean, I feel like our best option is to go downstairs and just start checking doors that we haven't checked yet.
That's true. There were a lot of doors we didn't check. It's presumably on the first floor.
Yeah.
So let's go back the way we came.
Yeah.
We didn't run away from any unresolved
No,
monsters, did
we
we?
bonked everything. Yeah.
Cool. So it should be easy breezy, lemon squeezy. No problems. No hauntings. Just
Perfectly
No
normal.
erroneous dice rolls.
Just a regular jaunt through a very haunted castle.
All the vases are unbreakable.
Yep. No weird noises.
Right. None at all. It's going to be peaceful.
Just like a regular
Walk
walk.
to the.
Oh, look, it's
Haunted
daylight
basement.
outside. Nothing bad happens during the daytime.
Yeah.
All right.
Did we make it
anything happen during the
Did we
daytime?
make it come true? Did we speak it into existence?
I don't know what you're referencing.
That's
You were leaving the library. You were opening a door.
Yeah, the door to the library.
You open the door to the library and it leads out into the hall.
Yep. We're going to go down the stairs and then head for the other set of stairs in the ballroom.
Yeah,
All right.
back to the first
Yeah.
floor.
You head back down to the first floor. It's exactly how you remembered leaving it.
Scoff at the vomit demon.
You scoff at the vomit demon,
Amateur.
who's still there, just crumpled on the floor,
Boring.
along with all the other corpses.
Well, that's where I preferred to see them, on the floor.
yes.
It's where they belong, basically.
So I guess just starting at the end of the hall, going down the hall, checking each door.
Yeah, should we divide and conquer? Like somebody take left side, somebody take right side?
Sure.
Okay.
Who wants to
And
keep
it's-
watch? Like,
Somebody in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm not good at keeping watch, so I'll open doors, I guess.
I'll watch.
Okay.
I'll open doors.
I'll open doors. I'll take the left side.
I'll take the right.
Very self-aware, Marky is.
I don't know, man. I
easily
don't want to be
distracted.
responsible for everybody. I want to be responsible for opening doors.
All right. Yeah, you start to go door to door.
Mm-hmm.
What you selling?
Vacuums.
Vacuum.
Knives. I'm selling a fancy knife set.
Nice. So yeah, you start pulling open each of the doors. Well, one of you takes watch over the situation. You're opening various ones. One is like the storage room. There's like a music room with like a little piano. There's other rooms. You're like going through all the rooms. So you open up a door, it's a study, there's like another library, but it's much smaller than the first one.
But
Got a
maybe this is
dinky
the
library over here.
magic library, because there was nothing about magic in the other library. And we said they probably have a secret smaller library with the magic in it.
This doesn't seem like a secret library, though. On
Yeah,
the
that's-
first floor.
It's actually less secret than the other library in a lot of ways. You're probably right.
Noted in case we need it.
Yeah. If we're ever like, oh, there's something that wasn't in the other library.
I wonder, this is probably the children's library.
Visitors library.
Yeah. Curated for your particular needs.
Guest library.
Only the redacted history is in this library.
Just a lot of black text in here.
As you do ponder the thought of this library, the lights go out in the library.
Close
Close the door.
And you close the door.
That's not my problem, actually.
Nope.
Oh, haha. Shut.
And you continue down the hall.
Nice try,
On to
shadows.
the next door. Then you come across the kitchen, a mess hall, a room with lots of beds in it. Oh, a stairwell.
Down.
It leads down.
Let's ascend.
Let's ascend.
Let's ascend. Who's going first?
I'll go first.
Oh.
Because this is important to me.
Okay.
Plus, I'm the one who is trapped in the time loop, so I'm going to reverse the time loop, and that's going to make me the big hero.
Yeah.
This is going to be a Marquis original story.
You better trademark that.
Yeah.
TM.
Need at least
All
4.
Yeah.
Make it official.
So Margie leads the way down the stairs.
Yep. Trot. I'll be little
Into
legs.
the darkness of the basement.
Oh, it's dark. It's not lit.
yeah, it's not lit.
Well, I have dark vision, so I'm not that concerned about it. But you guys might want to light a light.
I can see in the dark.
I can see 10 feet. 15?
Good enough.
10 to 15.
You can see like a little bit. Yeah,
I can
yeah.
see enough.
Enough not to walk into a wall.
Yes.
But not to know what the heck is in most rooms.
Follow me. I'm the hero. She does hold on to the handrail, though. It would be embarrassing to fall down the stairs in my own heroic story. I would have to edit that out.
And the stairs lead down into the darkness. Being that you all have some sort of dark vision, because that's the direction D&D has gone, as everybody has dark vision, so...
No torches, never.
Humans.
Just
yeah.
except for humans, basically. You head into the darkness. So you can only see shapes and like shades of gray with dark vision.
Right.
Keeping that in mind.
Yeah.
Everything is just like shades of gray, so you cannot make out colors. You can't read writing.
Okay.
So
For the moment.
if there was writing all over the walls, you wouldn't know it was there.
Who's going to write on the walls of the basement? They'd
You
probably
can't
clean that
see
up.
the writing on the walls. There's not actually writing on the
Blood
walls.
stains that say, do not come in here.
Yeah. Dum-da-dum-da-dum.
It's
Okay.
a phrase.
Well, I'll probably want to light a torch when we get to the ritual room just to see what's going on. But for now, we'll go stealth mode.
Knowing our luck, it'll just be lit already.
Yeah.
Potentially.
I mean, it had candles as part of the ritual. So.
Oh, we grabbed that photo, by the way.
Oh, yeah, the photo.
Oh yeah, I
Yes.
figured that our record keeper is taking all of these pieces of paper and sticking them into a bag.
I got a
somewhere.
binder.
Salvador's just like stuffing them into his pockets.
he's repurposed one of the folios. He's just like, he's got his paste and he's putting it in there.
So yeah, you make your way down to the stairs, which end at a door.
Okay, I gently try to open it.
All right, give me a sleight of hand.
Okay. Oh, nat 20 plus 3, 23, baby.
23.
Nailed it.
You turn the door handle. You feel the tension of the metal in your hands. So you move very slowly and you slightly push the door open. You feel it about to creak and you stop. It's open just a sliver and you can see your, is it 60 feet for dark vision?
Yeah.
Down the hall. It is a very empty, long hallway. About 10 feet in width. There are doors on either side of the hallway along the way.
It's a long hallway with a lot of doors, guys. Nothing we haven't seen before.
Yeah. Let's go.
It's empty, though. Do you think we should light a torch?
Couldn't hurt, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't want
see
Ren
why
to be
not.
at a disadvantage. We have to try to be inclusive here.
You can't light the end of an arrow on fire, could you?
Theoretically, yeah, if there was like a cloth on it.
That's true.
Why are
I
you
think
looking
could-
at me specifically?
I don't, because you got spells. You do the. Oh, you got spells too.
Yeah, I got spells.
Oh,
You can huck lightning. I don't want to light something with lightning.
I can light things with sacred fire.
Oh, that's fun. I'm just thinking if we like send something down the hall that's lit, if there are things down there, it'll catch their attention, and then we can see them before they see us.
Okay.
Just a thought.
If it's a narrow hallway, they would see. Okay, yeah.
can I see down to the end of the hallway, or
No.
It just
It
it's
continues
longer
on.
than 60 feet.
How long is Sacred Flame? I feel like Sacred Flame only has a range of like 60 feet also.
Yeah, but if I wrapped an arrow in some cloth,
Oh,
and
that's good.
you
Yeah,
lit the cloth with your sacred flame, and then I shoot it down the
or I
hall.
can light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire with prestidigitation. I don't know if that
Either or, yeah.
if an arrow wrapped in cloth counts as those things. Sure, let's try it. Careful though, the door's gonna creak if you open it any wider. I don't know if we're worried about a creaky door because there's nothing behind it, so maybe it doesn't matter.
Can I get an arrow through the current crack in the door?
Not aimed.
Okay.
It would fit, but it would just go towards the wall to the right.
Are the hinges on our side?
Yes.
Can I like try to pour some water on the hinges to soften their creaky?
Do I have oil?
I don't know if I have oil. I don't have my
I have 2 flasks of oil. I pour a little on my finger and I rub it on the hinges and then I open the door.
Find out if it works.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's like lamp oil.
Yeah, it's lamp oil.
You had a 23 on your sleight of hand. You successfully accomplished this task. But not only were you able to stop before the creak was about to start because you could feel the pressure building up in the hinges, but now that you've oiled them, you can glide it right on open, and the door is open. The door is open.
A job well done by Marky.
And now you have lamp oil all over your finger.
I wipe it on my pants.
Yeah. Even better.
Well, now, what? Should we do our strategy again? Somebody in the middle, people on either sides, opening the doors, going down?
Sure.
Because there are a lot of doors.
Are we still going to do the flame thing?
Are we going to huck a flame down
Oh,
there?
yeah, let's do that.
Okay. I'll ready an arrow, wrap
Okay.
it in fabrics,
I light on fire.
and I shoot down the hall. Up to a certain distance that short bows can shoot. Up to 320 feet.
All right. At about 120 feet, it hits a stone wall where at the very end you can see a metal door.
And all the other doors are wood.
Yes.
That's
We should probably, let's start at that end and then work our way back if
Yeah.
that's not the door we're looking
Yeah.
for.
Okay.
It's a bit obvious, but you know,
I don't
it just feels. I just have a feeling about the door.
Yeah. But nothing like comes out in response to this arrow. We don't see any.
No immediate effect.
Critters. Okay.
No critters.
Okay.
All right.
Let's move
You
slow.
listen and give me a perception check.
Low and slow.
Dirty 20.
6.
17.
All right. None of you hear anything down here.
Nice.
All right. Okay, I'm going.
Door on the right.
No, wait, behind me, please.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Marky jogs down the hallway.
All right. You jog to the end of the hallway. You approach this door where the light of the arrow has already gone out by the time you reach it. It is a metal door.
What's the handle situation? Is there a keyhole?
Is there a lock?
It has a regular doorknob on it with a lock.
Spins thieves' tools.
With flair.
Right?
Ren,
Yeah.
would you like to play a supporting role?
Yes, please. Excuse me. Can I get like a little bit of light? Because I imagine that this
Oh, yeah, sure.
is a teeny tiny little bit of.
Yeah, I have a lamp. I will use prestidigitation to light my lamp and hold it up for you.
And you have a little lantern light.
And
And
thieves'
give
tools.
me your thieves' tools check.
That is a 17.
All right. It unlocks with a click.
Excellent work.
You guys are so
Thank
good
you.
at doors.
Thank you.
Door proficiency.
Yeah, but you have lightning, so.
Yeah.
Maybe you are good at how you tried.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
it's in my
tried.
name, so I feel like I have
Salvador.
some. Yeah.
Salvador.
I'll try the next door.
Shut the front.
These puns today.
We're on fire. It's been a door-heavy arc in general.
There's just all these doors.
I am
The
going
Ark
to.
of Doors.
Yeah, honestly.
It's a thematic metaphor.
I will push the door open then.
All
or
right.
pull it open. I don't really know which way it goes.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Another one. And another one. That is a 15.
All right. You push the door open. It creaks a little bit, and you hear it echoing down the hallway.
Great.
No immediate effect.
Okay. Okay, I guess I continue.
Marky ducks under your arm and continues through the door first.
Somebody wants to be a leader.
All right, Marky, as you get to the other side of the door, you see another long hallway. Goes beyond your field of vision. However, you notice along the left side, there are several doors with faint glowing light. The first one green, the next red. And then you think you can kind of make out blue further on.
I'm still holding my lamp, too.
The doors are glowing, or like the space underneath the door?
Yeah, underneath the doors
What's
to the
coming
left.
from behind them?
There's like a glow.
I'm inclined to go look at the end of the hallway again, just to see if there's another big metal door. But I will point out to my compatriots that these are glowing.
Do we want to
Do the arrow trick again?
arrow trick again?
How many arrows and strips of cloth do you have?
Excellent question.
Just curious. I don't know if we
I
want to be.
I don't know if I'm actually
Well, you
tracking
could
how
pick up.
many arrows.
You could pick up the arrow we used before.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. I'll just use the same arrow.
Okay.
I will.
I'll
Yeah.
light it with
Pick it up.
prestidigitation.
It probably won't work well to fight anyone with that arrow because you did set it on fire and it kind of burned.
Claw. That'll be fine. I'll like fire to the
But it
hall.
can be fired again down the hall.
Okay,
Yes.
I light it again. I'll light it with prestidigitation.
And I'll fire down the hall.
So you light another arrow, notch it, loose it, bop it.
Twist it.
Twist it, lock it.
It travels down and hits the hall maybe another 120 to 150 feet. There is no door at the end of the hallway, but you do see more doors along the side of the hall.
But only 3 of them have light coming from behind them.
There are a total of 4 doors on the left and 4 on the right.
And what are the 3 that are glowing? Is it the first 3 on the left?
It's hard to tell if the 4th one is glowing or not.
Oh, okay.
So, but the first 3 on the left are
All glowing, yes.
like in red,
Green, red, blue.
green, red, blue.
Whoa, wait, why did the narrator voice come out there? What's going on?
No, that's just
Nothing,
how Tim speaks.
no.
Oh.
Okay.
I do not know what you're talking about.
So of these 3 colors, which do you think is the most trustworthy color?
Blue.
I was thinking blue too.
What if we subvert expectations and go with red? Or a door for each of us. We could each do a door.
You know how that worked out in the dungeon?
I don't remember.
It worked pretty well,
And
right?
I think it worked out well.
We opened 2 bad doors and we closed them. So I mean, it could work too.
Yeah, we can always close the doors.
Okay. So you want red?
I'll take red. Sure.
I'll take green.
Oh, sure. I'll take blue.
I'm just saying you shouldn't have preconceived expectations about things.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, yeah. All right, so let's open on 3, open the doors.
Yeah.
All right, so as you're heading down towards the blue door, you do notice the 4th door on the left is also glowing yellow.
We've got yellow down here.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So it's-
Ribby.
sorry, what's the order? It's
Green, red, blue, yellow.
okay. Well, we can tackle yellow if none of these work out, I guess.
Yeah.
And that's all. And the right-hand side doors, nothing.
No glows.
No glows on the right-hand side.
Do they otherwise look the same as the left-hand doors?
So Ren is the one who's going down to
Oh,
the
right.
blue
Okay, yeah, sorry.
room. And as you are approaching it, you notice the glowing yellow to the left. You also notice a set of double doors at the end of the hallway to the right. And they are iron reinforced wooden doors.
Gotcha. And this is past the 4 normal doors, right?
The 3 normal doors on the right.
Oh,
So it's like
Big door.
4 wooden doors on the left, 3 wooden doors on the right, and then a double iron reinforced door at the end of the right side.
We've got a double door that is reinforced.
Yeah.
Double
Should
door.
we pivot? Because that seems like it might be.
Well, what are these in these rooms? Why would they be glowing?
I do want to know.
I don't know if that's any of our business. All right. On 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
You push open the doors, And inside each of these rooms, you see a square room.
Oh.
And in the middle of the room are magical sigils
So many
with
weapons.
4 vases sitting around in various spots that have like writing all around them, and candles at the points of the sigils, and an orb in the middle of the sigil that's glowing the respective color.
And these pots are just in the sigil?
Yeah.
Or the
In like
vases?
little spots that look like the sigil is designed around them. That there's like specific spots to set the vases.
Gotcha. This feels like a mummy sort of situation, and there are organs in those pots. But that's just my initial thoughts.
I wouldn't put it past him. This castle's super haunted.
But you also have vases and sigils.
Yeah, I'm
and
seeing sigils and
orbs?
vases and orbs.
Vase, yeah, candles.
Yeah.
Well, this seems like none of our business.
Close the doors.
I'm going to double check the yellow door.
Okay.
I'll peek in.
Yeah, you peek in through the yellow door, and you see the same thing except in yellow.
Gotcha. Cool. Same thing.
The sigil's slightly different,
Uh,
but more or less the same. Very similar shape.
And this is not like the setup that Gladys was photographed in front of.
No.
No.
No,
Okay.
no, no. This is something else.
I'll go check the double doors.
All right. They're locked.
Run.
poses and spins.
Oh my gosh, you look so cool, dude.
What? What do you mean? I'm just getting my
Oh, were you
thieves'
just
tools
standing
out.
regularly
Yeah.
in a
This is
normal way?
natural, yeah.
I never need to railroad you. I just need to put a fancy door and a lock. Yeah. And you'll know what direction to go.
Clickety-clackety, that lock open.
All right, give me the thieves' tools.
21.
All right. Ren does
at
not
this
have
shit.
problems with locks ever, apparently. And
I've opened my fair share.
you open the double doors. And do you push them open?
Ever so slightly.
Ever so slightly. Okay. You slowly push them open. You peek inside through a crack. And you see purple candles with mirrors around a sigil on the ground. It looks very much like the one from the photo.
Marky.
Thank you. Marky scoots under your arm and steps into the room. Careful not to, I don't like cross any magic lines or anything. But I scoot into the room.
Step into the room.
Is this room lit? The candles
Yes,
are
are
like
the
lit.
The
Candles
candles are lit.
Oh.
They give a very, very faint light, though. Because it's like a dark purple hue
Gotcha.
that they give off. So you didn't notice it before, but now that you're in the room, you realize that it is very faintly lit with a wash of purple. The sigil on the ground, however, is a deep red.
That's blood, right?
Is it
pretty
glowing?
sure that's
It's like
blood.
glowing red?
No.
Oh, yeah, then it's probably blood.
You're the doctor.
Oh, is it blood?
Would you like to inspect it?
Yes. I don't want to touch it, though. I just want to get close to see like
yeah.
how it like looks.
You
I'll borrow the
kind of
lamp, too.
lean
Yeah,
down,
There you go, yeah.
take the lantern, and inspect the material used to create the sigil. Do you have a check to make?
I would say medicine,
Okay.
right? To identify. That makes sense.
Yeah, to
Yes.
identify blood.
I wasn't sure if you had a specific feat.
No, 22, though.
22. Yeah, it's blood.
Okay.
Yeah. The sigil's made of blood.
Well, so I'm the hero, obviously, but you guys are the magic people, and
I have a
so.
lick of magic in me.
Oh, you don't?
No.
You're just smart.
I'm just smart.
I'm
studied-
magic.
I just studied a lot. Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't. Well, maybe smart man, you can tell me about what you do about rituals. And Remy said I would know when I got down here, but if I'm looking around, do I know?
You are looking around the room. And at first your attention was only on this sigil in the center of the room. And then you realize
There are people.
to the back of the room, there's a hole in the wall that leads into a tunnel. You also continue to inspect the sigil and the items with it, and you start to make out little things that you didn't notice in the photo so much, but the candles are set on skulls, and they are 8 points of arrows pointing out in each direction with a wick at the end of each of them.
I gotta tell you guys, Remy said I was gonna know what to do. I really don't know what to do.
What does your instinct say?
Go in the hole?
You know what? You get a hole and every problem.
That's my instinct.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm not saying it's the right thing.
My instinct is to snuff out these candles and wash this floor.
Break the mirrors?
Yeah. Okay, so that's 3 things. One person can be on floor washing duty, one person can be on candle duty, one person can break the mirrors. I think that's great.
Which is going to curse? More likely to curse us?
I
Which
get
action?
super cursed. Yeah.
I feel like breaking the mirrors is the action to get us cursed. Though those creepy skull candles. So have these candles not like burned away?
No.
Oh God.
So the hole leading to a tunnel, is it man-made or is it just like there's just a hole and it's not supposed to be there?
It's just like a natural cavern hole.
Okay.
The stone of the wall, however, does seem to be built around it, as if the hole was there and they placed the stones to keep the hole open.
Okay. So, hands in the middle.
Okay.
Go team?
Go team.
Go team. Sorry, I didn't understand.
I also was not sure until it happened. I'll snuff out the candles because I can do that with prestidigitation.
Do you carry a blunt weapon with you?
I have a battle axe. That's the only blunt thing I have.
Gotcha. It's probably
I
better.
mean, you could use that to break glass.
Yeah, I was thinking my sword's probably not a great... I mean, you could.
You could use the butt of the sword.
That's true. But then I had to get really close to the glass. Rather
Yeah.
than far away from the glass. I guess I'm on floor duty. Cleaning up blood.
I have soap.
Oh,
I pull soap out of my pocket.
perfect.
There you go.
Wait, are you breaking glass or you?
No, you can break the glass.
Okay.
I'll wash the major points of this symbol on the floor. Like where points meet, things like that. Because it'd probably take me a hot minute to clean the whole floor.
Yeah, it's been there for how long?
Right.
If you wanted, I have a spell that could probably handle that.
Oh. Yeah, what's that?
It's called Sleet Storm. I guess it covers it with ice, not necessarily rain, water.
Oh. But sleet is first water, right? And then it hits the ground and it becomes ice? Isn't that the idea?
Possibly.
Isn't that what sleet is?
I do not know.
Oh.
Freezing rain and sleet. So I mean, there'll be freezing rain.
Oh, yeah. And I'll put out the candles too.
Perfect. Might even break some mirrors if it's sleety enough.
Yeah.
Maybe we just stand outside and you cast a spell in
Yeah.
here.
It will make it slippery for a little bit, but it's only going to last a minute. I don't think the effects of it remain beyond the spell, right? Like, it's going to be slippery, but only lasts as long as the spell lasts.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, yeah.
It dissipates.
I'm just worried because Remy said that I would need to pay a price. And so far, none of this feels like paying a price. And also, Remy said there was something down here that they wanted, and I would know it when I saw it. And I haven't seen anything that Remy seems like they would be interested in.
Maybe they're in the doors that we passed up.
Or in that tunnel.
Yeah, you're right. There is a lot. Yeah, let's do it. How bad can it be? What, are you going to make the time loop worse?
No way.
Oof.
All right, go for it, Sal.
Okay. Do you want to toss your soap in there, or do you want to keep it?
Oh, yeah, sure. I gently set my soap. I'm careful not to step on any of the lines, and I gently set my soap right in the middle of the sigil.
Okay. I crack my knuckles.
Maybe that's the price.
I hold on to your tail as you lean over.
How much did you pay for that soap?
I just have it.
Okay.
I just have it.
I just have it. I got it for free at a hotel I stayed at once.
Honestly, it's been 17 years since
Yeah.
the day you picked it up, so...
But yeah, I crack my knuckles, I prepare myself to channel Tau, and I cast Sleet Storm on this room, and I wave my hands in sort of like a washing machine motion to make sort of a cyclone of freezing rain and sleet to pummel this sigil circle and this room of candely mirrors.
Candle mirrors. It's a good way of describing it.
So, you see your sleet storm pummel the room. You see dirt and detritus that had built up in the corners shift around the space. But no matter what energy you channel into the space, the candles do not go out, and none of the sigil is removed. The soap, however, is flung about the space.
It's bubbles everywhere.
There are bubbles everywhere, but you can see the candles that are still lit, and all the mirrors and everything are perfectly in place.
It's complicated.
Gotcha. That did feel too easy.
Purple is made by blue and red.
Oh, the things in the rooms, yeah.
The colorful rooms. Also sigils, also magic, orbs, I don't know. Blue and red make purple. Because what do we have? We have green,
RGBY,
red, blue, and yellow. One of these things is not like the other. We've got green, which is made from a combination of blue and yellow. And then we've got purple over here. We're missing orange.
Do we make orange?
Do we make orange? How do we make orange?
Do we want to check the other three
Red and yellow.
doors?
I mean, I know red and yellow.
Oh. Yeah, we should open the doors.
But, like, should we? Yeah. Okay, let's check the other 3 doors. I'm gonna hero my way out of this.
Heroes!
Maybe Remy
We're
has
gonna
set
make
me up a
orange.
color puzzle.
Yes, it's very on brand for this place. All right. You want to check the next door down?
Yeah, we'll check the next door down.
3 doors down.
Exactly.
If I go crazy,
It's unlocked, and you can easily push it open. You peer inside, and it's a sort of laboratory. And you notice that there are long work benches in the middle of the room with parchments sitting on them. You also notice a couple similar candles to the ones from the ritual room, a couple of them broken.
Well, there's more paper in here.
What does it say?
Well, I don't know. I'd have to go in and look.
Oh, well, should we check the other 2 doors first?
Yeah,
just to establish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sal races to a door because he hasn't been able to open a door
Oh,
yet.
yeah. Oh, no. Marky races him to it. No. Go ahead. Open the door, Sal. Knock yourself out.
Body check you out of the way.
Fine.
But if it's a really cool room, don't go in there until I'm over.
You have my word.
Okay.
Next door.
You head to the next door. It's also unlocked. You push it open, and you see another laboratory.
Dun-dun-dun.
Long work tables in the middle, with parchment sitting on the table.
No candles.
You see bowls of various things and white candles.
Last door.
Last door.
Marky.
I open the last door.
You open the third door, and you see lots of broken furniture,
Oh.
and some mirrors, and chairs, and
Are the
lots of
mirrors-
things on shelves.
Are they similar to the ones in the other room?
There are similar mirrors in there.
Okay.
They're not placed in any particular order. They're just a bunch of mirrors.
Bonus mirrors.
Someone got mad in this room.
Okay. Well, shall we take a gander at the parchments?
Rummage through the parchments. I can take one room if somebody else wants to take the other room. Just a quick rummage.
Yeah.
Yeah, quick rummage.
I'll go with Marky.
Okay, Marky and Sal will
I'll go
rummage
by
in the other room.
myself.
Just holler if you need anything.
Sure.
And I have a torch lit to read these.
I give you my lamp.
Oh, perfect.
There you go.
All right. You start to sift through the papers,
Uh-huh.
and I hand you a bunch of things.
Oh, yay.
Lore!
Oh, more things.
Shall we reconvene in the hallway?
Yeah, let's reconvene in the hallway.
All right, perfect.
You grab a bunch of things off the tables, and you go out into the hallway, and you start laying them out. And you notice that there are strange drawings on much of the parchment. Creatures and monsters of some sort. You also see several diagrams of ceremonial circles, some ingredient lists, and instructions. But everything's kind of scattered about. not really connected in any organized fashion.
All right, I'm going to consolidate the freaky drawings of monsters because I think at the moment they are maybe only going to psychologically harm us and not help us.
What? Psychological harm.
We will focus perhaps on like the diagrams.
Yeah. So I got a diagram here that has like a star and 5 points. Candles of that elements in center, 5 offering jars sat in the moons, aligned mirrors with points.
Does that sigil look like the one that we saw in the purple room?
The star and moons.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the one we're working with.
And I've got one here that says 6 candles at each point, 6 offering jars between each arm, aligned crystal with moonlight of the final hour. And is this the one that is in the other colored rooms? No. Have we seen this sigil anywhere? No. Okay.
Okay, so what are on these lists? On one list I have Jasmine Ash, Tears of the Lost, 5 Chaos Candles, Jars Charcoal Purified, Mirrors, plus Pay the Price. So this seems like
Oh, that's
this
what Remy
seems
was
like
talking about.
the temporal spell list because it's got the mirrors.
I also have a thing with a bunch of pointed star that says like air, mind, body, water, earth, spirit, force, and then it also says imbue the 7 white candles. So I don't know what that is. And then we've got a list here that says, oh, good, great, awesome, cool, 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 cool.
What does it say?
Metal flakes,
Sounds cool.
blood, asterisk, preferably from intelligent host.
Okay, yeah.
That's cool.
Brain matter, asterisk.
Oh, no.
Preferably from intelligent host. Organs of the primary sacrifices. Charcoal purified. 6 white candles. Focusing crystals. Plus pay the price. So, this seems like it's the one that's in the other rooms because it
Yeah.
has a focusing crystal, and I feel like that's what the orb is.
Yeah.
And you were totally right about the organ jars.
You think
Oh.
they have organs in them?
I think they do.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
I don't know what else the organs would be.
Yeah.
The 7 points on this thing make me think it's a color-based thing. Red for fire, green for earth, blue for water, yellow for air.
My brain is not working. It's not 2 triangles.
No,
it's not.
it's a heptagon, or it's a heptagram.
He's a 7-pointed star.
Yeah.
And then there's this one. There's this sigil here. 6 candles at each point, 6 offering jars between each arm, aligned crystal with moonlight of the final hour we haven't seen anything like this.
That's the one with the organ jars.
No, it's not.
No,
it's not
it's
the
not.
same.
Oh, it's not? Oh, just kidding.
But maybe we could reconfigure that one into this one because the ingredients seem to be the same. But we don't know what this one does.
Right. Let's not go around performing rituals we don't know what to do. Oh,
And
we
then
also
I
have
don't know
these
about-
scripts
Oh,
with words on them that I can't read that seem like probably enchanting words. What are those called? What is a word?
Incantations?
Incantations.
Spell words?
Spell words.
Spell
Incantations.
words.
That's the word I was looking for. These look like incantations. I am hesitant to mutter them out loud.
Yeah.
What would you all like to do with this information?
I feel like we don't have enough information to really act.
Yeah, like,
Because we don't know what the other rituals are for besides the temporal one.
yeah, we don't understand how they're related or if they're related at all.
Right.
And there's one ritual here we haven't even seen yet.
Right. And I'm hesitant, to say the least, to break a ritual or to mess with a ritual. We don't know what it does.
Yeah. So, tunnel time?
tunnel time.
Tunnel time.
Just to see if there's more info down there or
Yeah.
like clues, perhaps.
We'll skirt the edge of the ritual circle and go to
Yeah.
the tunnel.
Just sort of scoot around.
So you scoot around
Scoot, scoot. We scooch on by
and
you.
into the tunnel you go.
Mhm.
It is damp, but not muddy. Is a natural tunnel system. Does not look like it has been dug out. You can see it continues on into another room just at the edge of your vision. Kind of opens up into a chamber where you can see piles of stuff. Hard to make out from this distance.
Oh, are we going to fire an arrow? Do we want to fire an arrow?
Well, we have torches and lanterns lit right
that's
now.
fair.
Yeah, that's true.
You want me to toss my torch in there?
Well, what if it catches fire or something? There are piles of stuff. What if it's flammable stuff?
We could just walk in.
Yeah, we could just cautiously walk in.
Yeah, cautiously walk in.
Would you like to make stealth checks?
Sure.
Yeah.
Why do you ask me this?
I mean, like, the last 5 sleight of hand checks have been just to prevent echoing down a scary, spooky hallway. So, I will always keep you on your toes. You will never know if a roll is for real or for fun.
It's all for fun. That's Dungeons and Dragons, baby.
Okay, so we got an 8,
Dirty 20.
dirty 20,
10.
10. All right. So you start making your way down the long tunnel, and you start to notice that the piles of stuff are piles of broken furniture, moldy crates, random books that have been molded, and kind of just junk. But you can see as you step into this chamber that it heads into yet another tunnel on the other side.
So this is a hallway with stuff, or is it just a room with stuff in it?
It's like a small chamber,
Okay.
maybe 10 by 15 feet.
It's like a natural cavern, though, right?
Yeah,
Oh, I
it's like
see.
a natural cavern chamber with piles of junk in it.
Well, no need to look through piles of junk, right? It just looks like junk.
You don't
Yeah.
think there's going to be something hidden in the junk?
I would never.
It's like that other. We saw one room already that had piles of junk in it.
That's
right?
true. We did
So-
just ignore it.
Yeah, pretty much. There were mirrors in that room, though. So if we need more mirrors for some reason.
That's true.
Yeah, there were a lot of like mirrors, jars, other things that you've seen in the rituals.
Oh.
Back
it's
up.
like
It's like their
storage room.
storage room, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, ritual stuff.
Ritual stuff.
Where are they using all this furniture, though, for?
It's a lot of broken furniture. They're not taking good care of their possessions.
Maybe they need firewood? I
It's
know use
possible.
broken furniture for
Yeah.
them.
A lot of broken furniture,
Yeah.
though.
Well, do we want to keep going down the other tunnel? We can always
Yeah,
come back here
sure.
and rummage if we don't find anything.
Yes, tunnel.
Yeah, tunnel. We don't want to get shut off, though, from the temporal ritual, because I'm still planning on taking that down.
Yeah, fair enough. Cool. We'll keep headed down the tunnel.
All right. It leads down another tunnel, which you can see opens up into yet another chamber. This one you do see several tables and a dresser and a small cooking pot.
Anything in the pot?
You enter the room, you walk over to the pot, and you peer in. You do see something crusted over on the bottom.
Don't eat that.
Now,
Thank you for the advice, Marky.
I saw you eyeing it. I know a hungry man when I see one.
That is true. I haven't had a meal recently. Like, what's the color of the crust?
it's like a blacky brown,
Blackie brown.
very dry. Like whatever has been here has been sitting long enough for it to mold over and then dry out.
So we got a jar of dirt, or like a bowl of dirt.
Basically, at this point, it's pretty close to dirt.
Ren will check the dresser, rummage through the drawers.
Yeah, you find lots of kitchen utensils.
Oh, not what I expected in a dresser, but okay. Are they like rusted and old and broken?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Are they
The wooden
organized?
handles have kind of started to rot.
Is it like
Oh, wait.
forks in one drawer, spoons in another?
Just kind of haphazardly thrown about in the drawers. Yeah.
We have a source of metal flakes then.
That's
If we need
true. If we want to do the... Do you think we'd do the ritual again?
But backwards.
Double temporal.
I know, yeah.
Two negatives make a
Oops,
positive.
now we're stuck in the same minute.
Any other exits to this room?
There is another tunnel.
This is just like a
Shocker.
cannonball apartment.
It heads off. It kind of like does a U-turn back towards the other direction, and you see that it opens up into another chamber.
Okay.
Oh, third chamber?
Third
you
chamber.
can see beds.
Beds.
So, like, people were living down here, I guess. This was like the mess hall.
So this is actual for eating, not for any sort of dastardly purposes.
But there were plenty of beds and stuff upstairs. Why would people be living down here?
Maybe this was an addition. They came from here and got into the castle. Versus people coming from the castle and going into here.
Yeah. Well, next room.
Yeah, next room.
And on your left, you'll see a lovely bathroom, completely redone.
It's just a bucket.
First, last, plus broker. See?
As you are heading down this hallway, there is like a small little like chamber that you can just see piles of something that are now kind of dirt, but
Perhaps
were something else at one point.
What's the shape of the pile?
Yeah, do you want to rummage through that pile?
Yeah.
I don't want to rummage through that
I
pile.
got a stick somewhere.
They're mound shaped.
Mound shape, okay.
Mound shaped.
Like mound of human shape, or
They're poop piles, Sal.
They're
anyway.
shitting in piles in a corner of this chamber.
That's gross.
And then you entered the sleep chamber.
Yes, the bed
where there
chamber.
are beds that are mostly moldy. Like everything's kind of rotted and sagging, cushions and all of that. Everything's kind of started to decay. There are several decayed lock boxes of personal effects. Nothing too interesting. And also mostly just decayed or rusted.
I saw that look, Marky. Listen, they're shitting in corners over there. I don't think they have anything worth value. Just a guess.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just see a lock and I look at you instinctually.
Yeah.
Are there any other exits to
But
this room?
as you
my
enter
God.
the space,
We're getting so
you can
far away
see
from the ritual.
a
It's stressing me
bigger
out.
hallway. And when you look around, you see a massive pinky gray blob kind of growing like cancerously out of a large stone platform. You can see candles set around in a circular shape.
Are they white candles?
What color candles?
They are white candles.
Oh, this seems like the other ritual.
This is the other ritual.
And it's got a flesh blob in the middle.
A flesh blob kind of growing out of the side of it.
Oh.
Metal flakes, blood, brain matter, organs of the primary sacrifices, charcoal purified, 6 white candles, focusing crystals.
And the blob is about 20 feet
Whoa.
in diameter and resembles an amalgamation of brains. You see thick veins pulsing throughout the mass. And the whole thing is humming very quietly.
I don't like it.
I'm not sure if this is our business.
This does not seem like our business.
Oh, but it is. Maybe by figuring out how to destroy this spell circle, we can learn something about how to destroy the other one.
Or they're connected.
Yeah.
Or it's part of a larger... Maybe like all of the circles create the temporal lock. And so maybe
Yeah.
breaking this one will break the whole thing.
They're all related.
How do you
That's
take...
when you notice something moving in the corner of the room. I'm gonna need you all to roll initiative. As several floating brains with tentacles start moving towards you.
Brain tentacles. Tentacle brains. God, every time I roll initiative with this group, it's just absolute trash.
Same here.
Yeah.
Ren,
An 11.
Sal,
6.
Murky.
Also 11.
What's your dex?
2.
Plus 2. I might say 14, or do you have 15?
14.
Okay, we're the same.
When's your birthday?
You can go first.
Okay.
We're in initiative. I hope y'all hold on to your butts because several of these floating brains start zipping across the room towards you. They have these tentacles that are kind of dragging on the floor, and as they come up to Marky, who's probably still leading the way because hero
'Cause I'm
time,
the hero.
they are going to lash out at you, hitting you twice.
Ah,
You are going to take 11 piercing damage, and I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
okay. Okay, that's a 18.
All right. As the tentacles hit you, you feel your skin begin to burn and sting as you feel poison start to course into your veins. But you are able to withhold your fortitude and are fine.
Whew, don't get tentacled.
Another one is going to go after Salvador.
What?
I mean, no, not Salvador.
And also going to hit you once, but this is a very beefy hit.
My AC is 19 now because of those stone. Okay.
For 18 piercing damage, and I would also like you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I got 13.
You feel the sting on your skin, but you are fine. And a third one goes after Ren,
Rude. Absolutely rude.
also hitting you. You will take 4 piercing damage and make a Constitution saving throw.
Sal, you took 18 damage, was that right?
I did.
Holy crap. I'll take 4, that's fine. What's my constitution? Where is that at? That is a 7. I'm going to use a reasoned defense to spend a superiority dice to add to that roll. So that becomes 11.
11 is enough.
Oh, thank God.
No additional effect.
Yay.
So there are 3 of these floating brains, 1 on each of you. Ren, what do you do?
Sal, how much is 18 damage
It's about a third.
for you? So like you're not.
I could probably take 2 more hits.
Okay. In that case, I'll just attack. I'll draw my short sword and my dagger, and I'll attack with my short sword and then probably use my bonus action to attack with my dagger. The one that's attacking me. And I am going to spend another superiority dice, because I might as well use my fancy stuff, to lacerate, which means I'm going to make it bleed. I use my bonus action to analyze it first so I can use my intelligence instead of my dex. And so that is a 13 to hit.
A 13 will hit.
Nice. So I will lacerate, which means I add a d8 to my damage. Great. 10 piercing damage. And then it has to succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
10.
That's not going to do it. And so it will take 1d4 of necrotic damage at the end of each turn for a minute, unless it stops the bleeding by using an action.
Okay. And what was your attack?
10 piercing damage. And then I use my bonus action, so I'm done.
All right, and it's going to take an additional 2 bleeding damage. All right, Murky.
Let's see. I saw Sal get got, and I am going to scoot on over to him, and I'm going to grab him by the sides motivationally, and give him a little shake, and say, "You've got this. Don't fall to this feisty fiend." And I imbue you with bravery. And for 1 minute, you're immune to being frightened. And most importantly, you gain temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting modifier at the start of each round, or at the start of each turn.
Cool. What's the value of your
3.
3? Okay.
So at the start of each of your turns, you get 3 temporary hit points for the next 60 seconds.
Is that a concentration spell?
It's a great question. Yes, it is.
Okay.
So I'm in the zone.
In the zone.
Okay.
All right. You've just been shooken motivationally.
Okay. Because the creature attacked me, I'm going to use Hellish Rebuke as my reaction from their turn,
Yeah.
and they have to do a dexterity saving throw.
They got a 22.
They passed, so they're going to take half damage. And they take... Oh, man, that's full. So they take 15 points. They would have gotten 30 otherwise.
Holy shit.
So they
Wow.
take 15. And now I'm going to attack it with my battle axe. And that's going to be a total of 16 to hit.
16 hits.
And it's going to take a whole 7 points of slashing damage as I embed it deep into its temporal lobe.
Heck yeah.
Because it's a brain. We're not doing the temporal lock by hitting them
No
with a
temporal lock,
lobe.
temporal lobe.
You've served my brain puzzle.
All right. I hope everybody is ready for some more attacks. More tentacles. Brain tentacles.
So excited.
Yep.
Yum.
Pretty much.
So, Marky, you're
Yeah.
going to hit with tentacles yet again.
Oh, classic.
You are going to take 9 points of piercing damage and again have to make a constitution saving throw.
Great. Good. That's a 3.
In the second attempt, you feel the burn of the tentacle hit your skin and it starts to seize over your body. You have become poisoned for 1 minute and you are paralyzed.
And I
You can
assume I
repeat
need...
on the end of each of your turn.
Do I need to make a concentration saving throw when I get hit with... Yeah.
Yes, you
okay.
do.
And that's a constitution.
So it's 9 or 10, whichever is higher against your constitution. 10 is the higher.
So you have to pass a 10.
Sorry, half damage or 10, whichever is higher
Okay.
against your constitution save.
Great. That's a 6.
So
sorry,
concentration
Sal.
is dropped.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sal.
It was a valiant effort.
And you lose your...
My bonuses, yeah.
Yeah, when the spell ends, you lose it. So you don't even have your 3 anymore.
Well, this is happening concurrently. Like they're all are attacking at the same time.
Yeah, y'all are being attacked at the same time. So
Okay.
it is attacking Ren. The other one is. Ren is going to get hit by the tentacles. Give me that constitution saving throw as you take 11 piercing damage.
That is a 21.
21 will pass. As it lashes out at you, it also charges and gashes you with its beak.
What?
It is a beak?
Mm-hmm.
It's freaking rude.
You're going to take 8 piercing damage from its beak attack. And Salvador.
Not again.
It misses you with its tentacle attack, but it does hit you with its beak. You're going to take 8 piercing damage. All right, Ren. What's
Yeah.
up?
That's an excellent question. Sal, how you looking? How's it going?
I'm at half health, below half health.
Same. I'm just about half health. I am going to attack it with my short sword, the one that's on me.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 22 to hit, which I'm going to guess is going to
22 hits.
And I will do, oh my god, I keep rolling so low, 9 piercing damage.
All right.
And then I am going to use my bonus action to spend a superiority dice to use smelling salts on myself, giving me 3. Kill myself a whole 3.
3 is something. Marky.
I'm paralyzed. I can't do anything.
You're paralyzed and poisoned. Make a Constitution saving throw.
That's an 8. Doesn't do it.
No, you cannot shake the poison from your veins. It is seizing control over your body.
What?
And that's when you hear the voice.
Oh no.
Yes, you found it. You found it. Give it to me. Give it to me. I want it.
I can't talk though, so I can't talk.
You
to her.
cannot. And you're the only one who hears this voice.
I'm just unclear on what Remy's talking about. Like, yeah, like the poison, the brains.
We'll find out, I'm
I
sure.
guess, yeah.
Salvador.
That was Remy, by the way.
I figured.
I see that Marky's is defenseless, so I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on their Mind Eater.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Can't say so, but I appreciate it.
That's only an 11.
An 11 does not hit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so close. I thought it did, but it does not hit.
Okay. From my last... Because I have another reaction spell whenever I get hit.
Do you want to use your reaction?
So I'm going to use that on the one that's attacking me. It has to do a dex save.
All right. 17.
So 17 passes, but it takes half on a fail.
Boo.
But I'm going to use Destructive Wrath, which is a channel divinity, to make it roll. I can choose max damage on half. So it takes a total of 8 lightning damage.
8. All right.
And because it took lightning damage, it is now pushed 10 feet away from me.
All right, so you're no longer engaged in melee for the time being, except it is its turn.
Yeah, that's the bummer of being at the end of the order.
Where does this lightning come from?
It comes from...
Because you summoned it from outside of the
Comes
window.
from within.
Well, the lightning comes from within me. The body
Okay.
electric.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I rub my hands together in sort of a preparation of static, and it bursts from my fingertips right into the brain.
Oh,
Wow, so cool.
so cool.
Sal is so cool.
You gotta get some gods on your side. It really helps out.
I should switch to being a cleric.
We're over here beating things with metal sticks and...
I mean, you could probably cause a personality shift like Phineas Gage if you like jam it in the right location.
Right.
Yeah, they could become friendly.
All right. Marky's brain miraculously misses its tentacle attack,
Even though it has advantage?
even though it has advantage.
Wait, hold on. Not to like fuck myself over, but it does. Oh,
Well, you have pack tactics too, don't you?
I have pack tactics, but that's advantage on my attack rolls.
Yeah.
I haven't made any attack rolls. I'm a bard.
Spell attacks work sometimes.
I'm a dummy.
Ah.
Is what I am.
But you do get hit with a beak attack.
Oh,
So it starts chomping down on your neck.
on poor sweet little
On poor,
paralyzed.
sweet little paralyzed Marky. You are going to take 9 piercing damage.
I'm down.
No.
Oh no.
Marky
much HP do you
collapses
have?
into the
29
ground.
points.
Oh my goodness.
Oof. I can't make any noises. I just collapse silently.
Ren,
Yeah.
you're going to get hit by a beak attack as well. But not the tentacle attack.
It's good. Tentacle attacks are scary.
For 5 piercing damage.
There goes that 3 that I healed myself for.
And Salvador. You're going to get hit by the tentacle attack, unfortunately. Which is going to do 7 piercing damage and make that constitution saving throw.
Oh my gosh, I've been rolling so badly now. It's an 8, which I imagine fails.
Yeah, that fails. So you are also poisoned and paralyzed.
Excellent.
Ren, drag
Come
our
on,
bodies.
Ren, you're a doctor.
Ironically, I could have picked up something that I could cure poison, but I didn't. I didn't pick it up. I'm looking through my abilities to see what I could do.
Marky, make a death saving throw.
No.
That's a 1.
No.
That's double fail.
That's double
That's
fail.
double fail.
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
just gonna heal you.
Lord.
Fucking bye, Marky. Enjoy letting Remy own your body forever.
Marky, no, don't leave me.
You're the
I'm
one.
trying my fucking best here, Remy, okay?
Ren, what are you doing?
Okay, so is Marky within range of me right now, or will I have to move to get to Marky?
You will have to take an attack of opportunity.
Okay, well, I will take an attack of opportunity then.
Oh, that's so nice of you. You don't have to do that for me.
You are 1 death save away from actually being dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Marky's relived the same day for 17 years.
Yeah, so let's
If
get you
that's
to
not-
tomorrow.
if
Yeah.
that's
You
not
need to see
death, what is?
tomorrow. Okay, I take it in, yeah.
It misses.
Oh, God bless. So I will run over to Marky. Instinctively, I flourish my cloak to create a little tent around you.
Oh my god.
And then I'm gonna spend a superiority dice to heal you.
So sad I'm not conscious to see it. But it looks so cool.
I heal you for 9.
Yay!
The Marky pops back up.
Is my poison and paralysis also healed, or am I still poisoned and paralyzed?
Make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 10. I'm sorry, my constitution's bad. It's my dump stat.
Oh no!
I didn't think we'd be using it this much, to be honest. Also, all my spells are bad. A lot of them are focused on like being frightened or being charmed.
Aw.
So
Very
if that ever
irrational.
happens, I got
You're
you.
golden.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that failed.
Yeah, that's fine. I do not pop back up,
Oh no. But you're not dying.
but I'm
You're
not
alive,
dying.
yeah.
I'm
No,
alive.
dying. You are alive. Salvador.
This is a Constitution throw to break out of my paralysis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I got an 18.
Okay. You break out of your paralysis.
Whoop.
Just like that. You throw your hands up in the air. Whoop.
Is it the end of my turn? Because I
Yes.
passed it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, do I have movement?
You do have movement.
So I'm going to move towards Marky.
All right.
And I probably can't drag them, but I'm going to get ready to drag them on my turn.
You are going to take an attack of opportunity.
Oh, if that's... Yeah. Okay. I'll do that. Yeah.
They miss.
Okay, good.
All right. Back up to the top of the order, which means brain buddies.
They're flying, right?
Oh, yeah, they're flying. They float, and they have tentacles and all of the beaks and the things.
Let's try to think how we could cheese this with the
They're
with the
super
portable
cute.
hole.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Like, just drape it over top of them.
Or, well, no, you have to place it on a surface. But if
Yeah.
you place it on a surface and lure them in, and then pick it up and close it, they start suffocating.
Or do they breathe?
I don't know. Well, they need oxygen because they're brains.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, but you're paralyzed. That was the advantage roll. And you're going to get hit with another beak attack.
I am covering Marky, to be fair. Just to like, as from like a visual perspective, I am currently covering Marky with my cloak.
You're right.
So that probably means I take that
first attack misses. The first one misses completely. Both of its attacks on you.
Okay.
As it literally tries to attack the cape. Because it
It's
gets all
dumb.
confused.
It's a
Nice.
dumb brain.
Stupid brain.
So then the second one that's on Ren is going to hit with its beak attack.
Great.
So you are going to take 9 piercing damage.
I'm not looking good, y'all.
What do you want us to do about that?
I don't know. I'm not the only healer in this party.
Salvador is not going to get hit by anything. I had been rolling really well at the beginning of this fight.
Yeah, it's like the 18 points from
and
the get-go.
now I'm rolling regular.
I'll take
So it is Ren's turn. What are you doing?
it. Nothing else I can do for Marky, unfortunately.
That's okay. I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
Which have we attacked the most? I forget.
Salvador's has taken the most damage.
Probably, and it's probably not on me.
Taking 30 points of damage.
Yeah.
I'll
It's not looking great either.
Gotcha. I'll
Not
trust that one
quite
to you,
as bad
Sal.
as some of you, but
Right.
he's also not looking great.
I will attack what was Marky's and now is mine.
Thanks.
That is a...
That one hasn't taken any damage.
Oh, that one hasn't taken any damage?
No.
Oh, I thought... What about the one that was on me? Where is that one at? I've lost
It's
track.
also still on you.
Then I'll attack that one.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
been attacking. That is a 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
11 piercing damage.
All right. It's also not looking great.
Then I will use my bonus action to attack with my dagger as well.
You can see like blood dripping from its like bruised brain matter.
13 to hit.
13 will hit.
Now do I expend another one? Oh, has it been taking damage at the end of its turn for bleeding?
Mm-mm.
I mean, you don't have to do it because I forgot to remind you.
No, that's on me. And it's been 2 turns, so it's going to take 4 more damage.
And then I hit it with 1 piercing damage with my dagger.
Wow.
It's something.
Oh, I could cast darkness.
Yours is now looking the worst.
Yes.
And Marky, make that Constitution save.
Yeah, 15, please.
15
God, please.
saves.
Yes.
A 15 saves.
Marky's back. She has 9 hit points and she's back with a fucking vengeance. That's my whole turn, though, right?
That's your whole turn, though.
But I've been lying on the ground and my eyes just fly open.
You don't have mask cure wounds yet, do you?
What?
Mask cure wounds? You
No,
don't have that yet, do you?
not yet.
Dang it.
Salvador.
Okay.
What you cooking?
Which one? So you say Ren's looks worse than mine.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do another 1-level spell of the guiding bolt.
All right.
Okay, that's gonna be a 15.
That hits.
Okay, so they're gonna take 46 of whatchamacallit damage.
46.
It's probably gonna kill. I'm doing it on the one that I was attacking.
Yeah.
So that's 46.
You can obliterate this thing.
It's gonna go to brain pulp. Well, we'll get the pulp of the intelligent creature for sure. So that's gonna be a total of 19 points of light damage, of radiant damage, and what happens to the brain.
It is pulpy, but not dead.
So attacks on it have
That's
advantage
so
until my
rude.
turn, my next turn.
All right. It's their turns. But they no longer have advantage on anyone, so that's a plus. Ren, are you still shielding Marky?
I am standing next to Marky, I guess, because Marky's up.
So you're fending off 2 of them.
Sure.
Okay.
Great.
The first one doesn't hit,
Yes.
but the second one doesn't hit either. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I rolled a 15. Your AC is 16.
Sure is.
Sucks for these brain bodies.
I'm just too smart to be hit, is kind of what it is.
Ren, what would you like to
both
do?
missed?
Oh, they
I
both
thought it was-
missed, but we still have the one on Salvador.
I was going to say.
Which, because Salvador's armor class is ridiculous, does not hit either.
Whoa. It's 19 now
It is 19.
because I have a shield.
Just rolled a
and heavy armor.
16. All right, Ren, you're up.
I'm going to try and finish off this one that's in front of me. I think it's the best thing. Get one off the board. That is a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
That, Lord. That's 8 piercing damage.
All right, does not kill it.
Dagger! Oh, wait, it takes bleeding damage.
And it takes some bleeding damage.
Bleeding damage.
Takes 3 more bleeding damage.
Still not dead.
No.
Freaking.
But it's getting real freaking close. It's hovering slightly lower. Blood is oozing and sploshing out the bottom of the brain matter, splashing to the floor.
For the sake of doing more damage to it, at least I'm going to try. I'm going to drop my dagger and pull out that fancy short sword that I got from above the bed.
Oh, the ceremonial
okay.
one?
The ceremonial one, and I'm hoping, like, just, I don't know how sharp or how, like, good it is. I imagine it's, like, sharp enough to do damage, right?
It might be.
Okay,
You
well,
might
I'm
be
going to
doing
try it.
bludgeoning.
I'm swinging with it. I'm swinging with it.
All right.
What do I roll?
Roll your attack.
24.
24. Roll a d6.
A d6? That's a normal short sword.
And add your strength.
Add my strength. Subtract 1.
Great.
That's 0.
Wow.
I do 0 damage to
0
it with the other
damage.
short sword.
The ceremonial short sword is a piece of shit.
Yeah, but it's my
blunted, yeah.
offhand, so I don't add any. Just kidding.
That's the crazy thing. Like when Ken said that,
It technically is true.
Yeah.
So you don't add your strength.
yeah.
So you do 1.
So I do 1 damage.
You do 1.
You're
And
better
just
with your
I just like
offhand.
bludgeon it with a dull sword.
That is D&D logic. Cool. So you do 1 more damage. It's looking about equally as bad as the one in front of Salvador.
Oh,
Bollocks. I don't think I have anything else to do. I don't have any reactions. Which I need to react to something anyways. So that's it.
All right, Marky, you get to go.
Oh my god, how novel. Folks, I'm really hoping that these creatures can hear and understand me because I've got quite a good plan, what I think is quite a good plan.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start so you hear as Marky is lying on the ground, her eyes flip open. You guys are fighting, and then from behind you, you just hear tick, tock, tick, tock. as Marky stands up holding her little metronome in her hand, and she looks at the one that was on her. I think the one that doesn't have that much damage yet, right?
Any
damage. And she looks directly at it. She's so fucking pissed. And she says, "Bestial brain, your paralyzing psychosis bears no influence in this place." And she is casting Unsettling Words. So as a bonus action, it has to subtract 1d8 from the next saving throw it makes before the start of my next turn.
All right.
And then I, with like more thunderous little voice than you would think could come out of this body, I just scream, "Leave this place!" And I'm casting Suggestion, and it has to make a Wisdom saving throw and subtract 1d8 from it. God, I really fucking hope this works.
Does a 12 pass?
It does not. And was that subtracting the d8 too?
Correct.
Okay, it doesn't. So it has to.
I rolled
Woo! Okay. Yeah.
very high on the d20, but also high on the d8.
Yes. Oh, jeez, Louise. Okay. Yeah, the suggestion is worded in a manner that makes the course of action sound reasonable. I feel like leave this place is fairly reasonable. And on a failed save, it pursues the course of action you described,
Right.
which can continue for up to 8 hours.
8 hours.
It is a concentration spell, though, so
Okay.
boys,
so
don't let me get hit.
you are concentrating, and this brain starts to float on out the tunnel from whence you all came.
Be gone.
We're going to have to go back that way.
Yeah. It's like, oh,
That's
what
a
are you doing
problem
here?
for later.
Salvador.
Okay. So, because of Guiding Bolt succeeded last time, I now have advantage on my Sacred Flame to wipe this brain off the map. And that's going to be a total of 23 to hit.
That hits.
And that's going to be 11 points of radiant damage.
Finish it.
So as Sal prepares and he looks this brain dead and where the eyes would be on the brain.
We keep trying to make eye contact with his brains.
It does have a beak, so it has like a natural mouth location. just no eyeballs, no.
Yeah, and I say, what's the bright idea? As this brilliant column of yellow light pierces into the lobes as it starts to bubble like a big wad of chewing gum and explode.
Brain matter.
We're covered
Brain matter
in brain matter.
splatters across the room.
And that's my turn.
And there is one left. That is going to attack Ren.
Oh, no.
Is going to miss its tentacle attack,
Thank God.
but crit on its beak attack.
I'm probably down.
I got healing.
Good, I don't.
20 piercing damage
And
as it just gashes your arm. You scream
miss
out
my
in
arm.
pain as you faint to the ground. Just like that.
Yep, just like that.
Make a death saving throw because it's now your turn.
7, that's a fail.
That's a fail. Murky.
Was that a
You
medicine
whisper
check?
across the room.
Yeah, my medicine isn't very good.
I mean, you just have to be at a 10.
Okay, sure, I'll try and I'll do what Ren did for me. I'll sprint over to him, I'll kneel beside him, and I'll...
Do you throw out an invisible cape?
Yeah, well, no, I don't know
You
that
have your
he
main-
did that because I was down
You were
the first
unconscious
time.
for that, yeah.
But I did wake up with Red like standing over me, so that's nice. And
I wish I could talk. Go ahead.
so I run over to you and you got beaked. That's what gotcha.
Yeah, I got beat.
you
You got beaked. So I'm going to just hold pressure on the beak wounds.
I have like 4 beak wounds at this point.
Yeah, you got more beak wounds than I got hands, but yeah, I'm gonna try.
There's one in particular that's like very deep cut.
Yeah, I'm gonna like lean my whole weight on it as I pat your little cheek. I'm like,
Yeah.
stay with me. Don't
Blood
perish,
is like
my pal.
pulling around the impression on your hands, but you do seem to be slowing it, right?
Well,
Let's
shall I
make
check?
let's make a check.
Okay, that's a 15.
A
Medicine.
15, yeah. So it does seem to be slowing, and you are stabilizing.
Beautiful.
Ren.
Defy death. Defy death, Ren.
be the first
That
time.
takes us to Salvador.
Okay.
Blow this mother.
I'm going to do exactly that, and I'm going to attack it again with my Sacred Flame.
I'm waiting for this battle axe to come out.
I was thinking
We talk about it so much.
I was
and then
thinking about.
never use
Okay.
it.
I was really.
You don't have to.
The problem with the battle axe is that it, like meta, it's not as strong as the cantrip of Sacred Flame. But
Yeah.
Do what you want.
yeah, I'll go with the battle axe. As I pull it out, I get a very low damage dice, but I hit with a 14,
Yes, you do.
and I do 5 points of slashing damage as I embed it into the lobe.
Which I should have told you to do.
And it's now stuck in there because it's so goopy.
It is on death's door.
Punch it. Punch it.
I got my left hook. I got my shield in my hand, so
Oh.
Yeah.
You could, I guess.
You technically do that. Yeah,
unarmed
yeah.
strike it.
Oh yeah,
with,
I'll try
with
to
your
unarmed
bonus action,
unarmed strike.
right? Because that's technically your offhand.
Yeah, it's my offhand.
Make an
Don't
offhand
use your
attack.
I don't get
use
my-
proficiency.
Yeah.
You don't get proficiency. Right?
So I don't use it on my attack roll or my
Do
damage.
you have proficiency in unarmed?
Yeah, so I get an 11.
That does not hit.
Okay. My hand's just smushed up there now.
Gross.
Your shield.
Yeah, I'm at least holding it at bay.
It is going to try to lash back out at you, Salvador. So it is going to make its tentacle and beak attack. I rolled 2 18s, and your AC is a 19.
Thank goodness for this floating jewel that I got.
Yeah, so your little floating stone rose is just going to like deflect its attacks as it spins around you, and you see just like little shimmering magical barriers just kind of. And it is Marky's turn.
Do it, Marky. Do it. Finish it.
Marky. Oh, fuck it. Let's finish it Marky's way. Okay, she's gonna look at the brain, metronome ticking, and say, "Back off my buddy, brain bastard." And that's unsettling words, so that's her bonus action. It has to subtract 1d8 from its next save, and then she
So
is going
unsettling.
to hit it with a vicious mockery and say, "You're nasty, not nice, ugly, unrepentant, uncouth, hideous, horrible. I hate you." And so it has to make a wisdom saving throw with minus 1d8.
A 9.
It does not make it. It takes 1d4 psychic damage. I hope that does it. That's the only offensive spell I have.
You hear this like piercing ring start to build throughout the chamber, and the brain bursts. Again, splattering you all in brain matter.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm unconscious. I feel nothing.
And you are out of combat.
I heal Ren.
Oh, God bless.
So you get 3d4 plus 3, I think. You got 9.
Beautiful.
And the healing word is cerebral.
Upsetting.
Oh no.
Traumatic. If I... Oh, they're gone. Okay, God bless. Or Tao bless us, or whoever it was. Is that
Whoever
right?
you want. Who do you worship? Is there a god of anatomy?
Apathy.
God of apathy. It's just me.
Yeah,
It's just-
you worship God.
No, I don't worship a god. Find them distrustful.
That's probably wise.
So, Remy, you still here? I close my eyes and I think.
Give me a wisdom based roll that you feel attuned to.
An insight, perhaps?
Sure.
Insight into Remy's nature? Okay, that's a 13.
All right. You close your eyes and you reach out into space. You think? And call out to Remy. And it's hard to hear at first. But then you hear very faintly, Marky, Marky.
Remy.
Yes.
Sorry, I was a little distracted by the brains, but you said this is what you wanted?
Yes. 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 Give it to me.
Hold on, wait,
Give me
hold on.
it.
I know you're excited, but you're going to have to calm down and be a little bit more specific about what it is because there's a lot of stuff in this room.
The big brain.
Oh, the big brain is what you want?
It. Give it to me.
Hey, team. So Remy really wants the big brain. I don't necessarily have a problem with giving it to them because I'm not planning to use it for anything, but what do you guys think?
No.
No?
How would you give it to them?
I have to fall asleep holding it.
You think you can sleep in a place like this?
You know what? I've got a spell for that.
Actually, I have a spell
Listen.
for that too.
I could use a sit down.
I think we could all use a sit down. Can I take a look at the big brain?
Yeah.
I don't want to, if it has tentacles, I'm steering clear of those, but
It doesn't have tentacles per se. It just has like these giant throbbing veins that are kind of just like tendriling out around the various amalgamating portions of the brain. All of it is kind of throbbing and humming.
I can't imagine what Remy could possibly want this for. What about the circle, the spell circle? Is it this one? Is it the same?
It is a circle with a triangle in it with some points sticking out of it and some weird circles, and there are some white candles around it. It seems to be made out of all of the materials from the ingredients list that you found in the other room. The candles are lit.
Well, so it says pay the price, but it seems like the price has already been paid.
Yeah.
Give me an investigation check as you're inspecting the brain.
3.
All right.
Big brain.
Big
Brain.
brain. Very lumpy brain. Not like a normal brain. Like
Oh.
lots of weird lumpies.
Well, I think that we should probably dispose of this brain. Did he say that it has to be living?
Remy tends not to be that specific about things.
Ren,
Mm-hmm.
you notice at the base of the brain, there's like clothing
Oh,
that's been decayed and jewels, gems.
listen. I am already packing a lot of gems and jewels. I don't
You
know if
can't
I
be
want to
tempted
go
by
up
brain
to the
gems.
right.
But as you look at all this, you notice the clothing is like shredded,
Yeah.
like something burst out of them.
Yeah. So this brain was a person. What my thoughts are.
Yeah.
More than one set of clothes.
This brain was persons
Merged.
People.
burst and merged together.
It's pretty big because it's like 20-foot round.
Yeah.
So lots of persons.
Oh, I wonder if one of these people was Remy. They said they were looking for their body, and they didn't know where it was.
Oh.
I don't know if they want this body. I wouldn't want this body.
It's not even a body.
It's a gross body. If that's the body that they want.
You would have to fall asleep while holding it, right?
I
That's
have to
the-
fall asleep holding it. You guys just get the easy way out.
Just to get sleep.
Just to
Oh,
sleep.
how long does your spell on the mind guy last?
As long as I keep concentrating, it lasts up to 8 hours.
Okay.
And I'm hoping, when I said leave this place, I kind of meant like the castle, and I'm hoping it interprets it similarly and isn't just like chilling in the next room.
I don't have to. Can it open doors?
It has
We-
It has
tentacles.
tentacles.
And
I
yeah.
think.
Yeah.
And I don't
It
think there
could,
really were any
maybe.
doors.
We left most of the
Or
doors
we left
open.
most of the doors
Yeah.
open, yeah. So hopefully it's just like going on a
Peace.
vacation.
Yeah.
And the candles are all lit, etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
If I try to put out a candle with prestidigitation, what happens?
You see the magic spark in your fingertips, and the candle stay lit.
It's like the other one.
Yay.
Could we take these candles and just bring them with us, effectively ending the spell?
Can you lift them?
I want to try to lift one of the candles.
Give me a strength roll.
Hey, baby, that's not my dump stat, but it is not a good stat. That's a 19.
All right. You put significant effort into lifting this candle out of its spot. And the more you do, the more you feel a surge of arcane energy build in you. And then it zaps you, throwing you. And you're going to take
Oh,
Oh, no.
2 bludgeoning damage
Not bad.
as you're thrown against the cave wall.
Well, what if this brain is like powering all of this?
right.
You know?
So, did Remy mention what happens to the thing that you're holding when you sleep? Does it like disappear?
Well, I did it with the book, and yeah, it disappeared. It was enveloped by darkness and then disappeared.
Oh.
Because I said I gave Remy one of the books that I had of stories so that they could have a hobby.
So maybe if you fell asleep with this brain in your hands.
That's literally what I've been
disappear.
saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
gotcha. Okay.
I thought it would like Remy would come out, but okay. If
No,
that's the case.
I go into the void with whatever I have on my person at that time. I go into like the dream void and with everything that I've got. And in the dream void, I can give Remy stuff. And Remy can give me stuff, like this hole.
Well, we could suffocate the brain. Oh, you don't want to ruin it for Remy.
Yeah, I mean, Remy hasn't done me wrong so far.
It probably will solve something. I don't know.
It will change something, probably. And, I mean, right now the brain is probably not on our side because all those baby flying brains were not on our side.
Yeah.
But if Remy owns the brain, Remy's on our side.
Okay.
That's my pitch.
Sure.
That seems reasonable.
Maybe we can take a short rest so that if anything deleterious from the brain happens,
Yeah.
it don't instantly KO you.
I don't really want to fall asleep touching this thing, but
You've got a spell for that, right?
Yeah, you got prestidigitation.
Does that make me fall asleep?
No, but that
Oh,
cleans your
please,
clothes.
Yeah. But I did, when I was talking to Remy, I was like, oh, do I need to fall asleep with the brain? And they were like, no, you'll know what to do. But I don't know what to do, and I think I need to fall asleep holding the brain.
Well, we'll be here.
Okay. I'm gonna cast catnap on myself, I guess.
How long does catnap last for? Is it 5 minutes?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
So your plan is to hold the brain and then cast catnap, right?
Yes, it's just SM.
Okay, so you go
Oh wait, S is gesture. I'll gesture with one hand.
somatic, and yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and I'll sit down and I'll like, oh fuck, I'll touch the brain.
So you place your hands on the brain.
Yeah, I hate it so much.
Your
Killed.
consciousness is instantly pulled from this space. You start flinging through stars and galaxies and space and time, and stuff is just flying past you. You're warping and warbling and whipping all around, and all of this information and noise and sounds and lights and colors are filling your brain and then just draining out, and everything is filtering through you. All the knowledge of the universe is just flinging itself through your body.
This doesn't seem good for me.
And then you pull away. Vision stop.
Don't touch the brain. Report, update, breaking news. Don't touch the brain. Oh, I wipe my hands on my coveralls. Okay, that's not gonna work. I can't fall asleep while the entirety of human knowledge is filtering through my tiny body.
Oh, is that what it was?
That's what it was.
Oh,
Whoa.
fun.
No,
you just
not
froze
really.
For a second.
I thought I was gonna puke. Okay, never mind then.
What if you fall asleep and then we move your hand to touch it?
Then the entirety of human knowledge will filter through my tiny body.
But only for, well, I guess we don't know how long it takes for Remy to take over an object.
What if you put something in your hands, like a cloth, like hold it with the cloth?
Yeah.
I could try it, see if I see all of you.
Yeah, go for it. I mean, did it do anything bad to me besides being very overwhelmed?
Hard to tell.
Hard to tell.
But
Maybe I'm
Salvador,
hard to tell.
can I have you do an Arcana roll?
That's my skill. That's an 8.
disappointed DM face.
Disappointed DM face. Try to throw you a bone. No. Yeah, you are thinking about ceremonial magic. And you're like, like, it's usually complicated, but like, you get more powerful things out of it. It's, hence why these are like supercharged spells, which is why they're so freaking difficult. But you're kind of just racking your brain for like what that means for your current situation. And you're just like, Maybe performing them could have an effect. I know typically ceremonial magic has like a lot of variables in it besides just the ingredients.
Yeah, it's the motions and what you say. Oh, we have those words. We probably won't want to say them, but
we've got them if we want them.
You have the words.
I'm curious if maybe this is a stretch, but if the clothes of the exploded bodies at the bottom of the corpse match any of the clothes that we saw anybody in any of the paintings or pictures wearing.
Yeah.
Like, for example, this unique floral embroidered situation, or...
This is Gladys.
Well, it might be Gladys and like 5 other friggin' people.
Yeah.
Victor Valerian wore a very particular amulet.
Ooh.
Oh.
And it is on the ground next to this brain.
How close to the edge is the...
You fucking klepto.
No, actually, because if it's a particular amulet, maybe it's tied to like magic or the spell or something.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, it's on the ground. It's kind of stuck into the brain a little bit. Everything's kind of... There's like a viscousy buildup
Twilight, get it. Just
at
kidding.
the base of the brain.
Where was the picture of the... Was that the swirly one with the arrows coming out of it?
No,
it was
this is just a jeweled amulet that you
Oh,
notice.
this isn't like one of his
This
symbolic
is not the
amulets.
symbolic amulet.
Oh, okay.
So Victor's in here.
You do actually see one of those, though.
Oh. Which...
Sticking out of like another place with some other clothing.
Is it the eye or is it the swirl with the arrows?
It's the eye with the swirl in the middle and the,
The whole
Oh, and
kit
the
and
mouth
caboodle.
on it.
The silence.
the whole kit and caboodle of
Yeah.
the silence. And then you look around to the other side of the brain and you see another of the same amulet.
The silence one. Are any within reach that I can grab without entering the circle? I can lean over and, or from the outside.
Yeah. I mean, this is all on the outside of the ceremonial circle. It's all like growing out of the side of the platform that this ceremonial circle is on.
Okay, I'm gonna hate doing this, but I'm gonna try and pull one of the silence amulets out of it without touching the brain. Just like
All right.
grabbing the amulet and pulling.
All right. You grab the chain of the amulet and you get like faint whispers of things flying around through you.
What's new?
And you pull it out. It's sticky. The weird buildup at the bottom of the base kind of sloughs off of it.
Want me to clean that for you?
Yeah, if you could.
I prestidigitated. Bing.
And with prestidigitation, nothing gross ever has to touch the party.
I am going
Just here to serve.
I'm going to touch the amulet, so the actual like coin or amulet part itself. Do I regain my memories from?
No, you do not.
Okay, well, you know.
Well, the
Worth a
ones we
try.
had were for like.
But
the
you do feel a
veil.
pull.
A pool?
A pull
A pull.
towards the amulet.
It's my own, my precious.
And you feel your body pulling it as you start hearing the whispers of a woman.
Like I'm pulled, like I just want to hold on to it, sort of.
No, like your soul is being pulled towards it and it towards you.
Nah, I'm going to toss it back into the... Well,
I
I'll
just
sit it on the
cleaned
ground.
that.
I'll sit it on the ground.
All right,
And
you set it down on the ground.
move away from it. I wouldn't...
Don't touch the
it's
amulets.
creepy. It's got whispers in it.
Yeah,
Like everything
everything
else.
down here.
Like common whispers.
A
or-
lady whisper. That's
Lady
all.
whispers.
That's all I got.
I'm beginning to suspect that this brain situation was not the intended purpose of this ritual, and perhaps it was some sort of terrible side effect that happened to the people who did it.
Yeah.
Or
makes
maybe
sense.
they were all just trying to like achieve enlightenment by smooshing their brains together.
Becoming one.
Yeah.
It's really hard to know with psychopaths like this.
How many sets of clothes do we see so we can estimate how many brains have made this brain?
7.
7? Okay. So perfect number in terms of...
One at each point?
Yeah.
or-
Do we have that 7-pointed star somewhere?
None of them are wearing Gladys's outfit though, right? Or none of them were wearing Gladys's.
You don't see Gladys's outfit,
Gladys ran away.
Oh,
so I'm
this was
thinking-
after the coup, right?
but
Yeah.
you do notice Clarissa's.
Okay. Clarissa Hodge.
Yeah.
Mama
Clarissa
Hodge.
Hodge. You don't remember the names of any of the other people, but you do recognize some of the other clothing.
Yikes.
Yikes, indeed.
So, Marky, do you think we should keep this brain or terminate it?
I think we should give the brain to Remy. I just don't know how.
What if you slept on top of it? Like you put a blanket?
I can't. If my body touches it, I'm flooded with visions of the universe.
Well, you touched it with your bear skin, didn't you?
Okay.
Wait, I was going to try that and I completely
Oh, yeah,
forgot.
we forgot about it.
I'm going to put on a pair of gloves that I have and lightly touch the brain.
Nothing happens.
I think we're good. Here, do you want to... These aren't going to fit you. Do you have gloves?
No, I don't have gloves.
You don't have gloves? I have gloves.
Why are you guys carrying gloves around?
I am a steward. I have to wear gloves.
And I don't want to cut people open with bare hands.
Nothing that I do requires gloves.
I guess that's fair.
I need to pick up some gardening.
But I can perhaps use my costume.
Make a little envelope.
I've got a little costume in here.
What's this costume look like?
Oh god, I didn't even think this through when I wrote it in my inventory. I'm wearing my casual outfit, but I do have a costume, and my costume is like one of those outfits that can go up and down, and so it like changes, like, you know.
Oh.
So one flippy side of it is a little tuxedo suit. And then when you like undo the tuxedo suit and it falls down, the other side of it is a fancy dress.
Very fun.
Love it.
It's
shove
good.
it into that
People
brain.
love the like, you know, when I tell like the romance stories, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta
being able
swap
to play
back
both
and
parts.
forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, sometimes I just get to leave the tuxedo on the whole time, and that's
Oh,
actually
wow.
useful too.
We love a gay story.
I know, yeah, or leave the dress on the whole time, or just like really swippy swap it. But it's kind of convenient for all roles. If we really want to like distill gender roles down to something that you wear, yeah, fuck it, put it in the brain. I never liked this outfit anyway. The narratives of our lives and the way we identify are so much more complicated than this, and I slap it on the brain, and then I go to sleep on it.
You jump up on top of the weird lumpy brain, and now you cast catnap on yourself.
Great. Honk. I'm out.
You're out.
I
Like a
love that you
light.
just did all that without we're like, oh, no, all right.
Oh, okay.
Here you go.
So the two of you have just experienced Murky going on a rant, jumping up on top of a brain, and casting a spell, knocking herself out.
Is this normal?
I don't know. You've known her longer than I have.
For like
technically.
a couple minutes.
No, hours, because remember, I don't
Oh, yeah.
remember any of that.
So you don't remember. I guess I know her the most. Okay. I guess we're just better friends than you are. That's not true. I don't say that.
That was so mean.
See if I heal you again.
I healed you.
Yeah, see if I ever heal you again.
Oh.
You got it.
Oh. All right, I'm asleep.
Murky.
Remy, do I have the brain? Am I sleeping on the brain in dream space?
You are sleeping on the brain in dream space.
Remy, look, I brought you the brain. Don't breathe like that, Remy. You're making me concerned. I'm having second thoughts about the brain now that you're making noises like that.
Oh, jeez.
I want it. But Murky,
What?
that's not it.
You said the brain was it.
The brain only is the physical manifestation of what it really truly is.
Well, can you take the brain and get the rest through your dimensional shenanigans? You know I don't understand this kind of stuff, Remy. I brought you the brain. I'm literally sleeping on top of it. I don't know if you know this, but that's really upsetting for me.
Sorry.
Maybe you don't understand, Remy, because you haven't had a body in a long time, but generally people hate it when their body touches things like this giant brain.
Oh, jeez.
I'm so sorry, Murky. I thought you would know.
Well, you're really overestimating me that if you're using my body in other dimensions, maybe I'm smarter in those ones.
Well, I will help you out then.
Oh, great.
Because I really, truly do want it. You just need to perform the ritual.
But the ritual's already been performed. I gotta undo the ritual. That's what I'm trying to do down here, ding dong.
No. You can just do it again. You can just do it again. But this time, you have to set your own intentions. That's all a ritual really is. It's just a manifestation of your intentions.
I don't know. These
All
rituals
this
seem very
other
specific.
stuff are just rules that give it life.
So you don't want this brain?
No. I need what it represents.
Jesus Christ, Remy.
I need what it represents, Marky. I need the real thing, the truth.
You're asking a lot of me, Remy. I'm an idiot. Here's the truth. I really thought you wanted this brain. And now that you don't, I'm a little disappointed because I feel like, Rems, you've had me jumping through hoops for you, and I've been letting you borrow my body in other dimensions, and you're just being increasingly demanding and increasingly cryptic. And I'm not feeling like our relationship is equanimous and reciprocal.
I am so sorry, Marky. I don't mean to be like this. This is just how I am. I don't know who I am. I don't know where my body is. And we don't see eye to eye.
That's for sure.
I am having difficulty explaining things in ways that you'll understand, given your 3 dimensions.
Yeah, I would agree. So maybe we should part ways, perhaps.
No!
Oh my god.
Don't part ways with me. I'll be stuck here forever. Don't leave me, Marky. You're my only friend.
No, it's okay. Okay, I'm not gonna leave you. I'm just saying, I need to. First of all, you should make other friends, and second of all, I don't know what to do. I guess I'll just wake up and talk to other people about this. I wouldn't even know how to perform the ritual, even if I was convinced that was the right thing to do, Remy. So I guess I have instructions. Salvador will know? Okay. Have you talked to Salvador?
I can't reach him.
Oh.
I'm kind of stuck in your body.
Fine. And you don't want the brain. Okay, I'm gonna wake up now, Rams.
Oh, one moment.
Yeah.
You need to set the intention.
Oh, okay. I want to break the time loop. I want to free everybody from the time loop so they can live their normal lives, like in the regular way. That's my intention.
Are you aware of the implications?
No, certainly not. What implications? That everybody gets to live regular.
They do. And so do you.
Yeah.
And you will live your life.
Yeah.
You will finish your life.
I think I'm going to live for longer than 17 years.
And no one will ever know what you've done for them.
No, I'll tell them. I've already got it half drafted up here. Right? Right?
You can tell them.
Yeah.
You can tell them.
Yeah. It's going to be a great story. The people are going to love it. They've been hearing the one about the ham hock for so long that they're going to die for some new material.
But they'll never know.
Is this more dimensional stuff? What do you mean they'll never know? I'll tell them. They'll know. Right? Right? And Salvador will tell them. And Ren will tell them. That's the only way anybody ever knows things, is how having other people tell them to. I wouldn't know anything unless anybody told me anything. I didn't know anything before you started telling me things. I'll tell people things just like you tell me things, Remy. And then they'll know like I know. Wait, I don't understand anything you've told me. This is terrible. You should have picked a smarter person to share a body with, Rems. Somebody arcane and complicated. Okay, well, I'm gonna wake up and talk about this with my team. Will you be okay here in the void?
I'll be okay.
You can't just take the brain as like a favor because we really don't want to deal with it.
You'll need it for the ritual.
Stuck with the brain. I wake up, I sit up, I say, we're stuck with the brain.
What?
Remy didn't want the brain.
Then what does she want?
I misunderstood. Remy wants the ritual that the brain is a result of.
You see how that turned out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're being really evasive. I don't know. As much as I like Remy, and they said all we have to do is do the ritual again, but set a different intention. And it will change what the ritual does if our intention is different. But I don't think that anything that requires brain matter from an intelligent host can do anything good. That's not good magic. That's bad magic if you're using brains. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never dealt with incantations like this before, so I'd probably steer away from it.
Actually, Remy specifically said you would know what to do.
That's a patent lie.
So what else is Remy lying
Give
about?
me an Arcana roll, Salvador.
Hopefully it goes better than last time. That's only a 12.
Okay, so you would theoretically know how to do this ritual. You have all the components of the ritual.
The circle is already drawn.
You would know enough that the one that's already been cast is being cast.
Yeah.
The purple one?
The one that's on the platform has already been cast.
Oh.
You would have to cast a new one.
Oh.
Following the
Following
recipe.
the same recipe and the sigils and doing it. The intention component is new to you. For your experience doing ceremonial magic or ritual magic, you were just kind of following the book to the T.
Mm-hmm.
So you put all the ingredients in, you do the waving of hands, and you recite the words, and it does what it's supposed to do according to the spell book. So setting a new intention is a new idea. You've never tried it before.
Well, Marky, do you really think that by doing what Remy wants us to, it will actually solve the problem with the town? Because as far as I can tell, this brain has no impact on the temporal lock.
Well, that's what I was going to say. This is like a completely different ritual, super far away from the temporal lock that we were trying to fix.
Right.
Like, I think the temporal lock was like a gate to all of this, but I don't think this is controlling the temporal lock.
Yeah.
Oh, to clarify, you would want to do the temporal lock ritual
Yeah.
Oh.
again. Not whatever the fuck this
Not
brain
this.
is.
Oh,
okay.
I thought Remy was telling us to do this ritual.
No,
Yeah,
no,
oh,
no,
that's
the
good.
temporal lock ritual.
Gotcha.
But how would doing the temporal lock ritual give Remy the brain juice?
Because maybe the brain will decay and it'll release all the brains. I don't know.
You keep looking at the ingredient list and you see pay the price. And Marky remembers Remy said the brain is the price.
Oh.
It's also what they want. Or what they want was the price.
What they want was the price, and they want sort of the brain, but really what the brain represents. So we have to destroy the brain to do something to the temporal lock. Can we use the brain to break the temporal lock?
I don't think she's talking about this brain.
My brain?
Because I think if we're paying the price for a ritual, you don't pay the price with something else. You pay the price with something of your own, right?
No.
The brain is now ours.
Yeah, this brain is ours. Just like when I have gold, that's mine, and then I pay the price to get, say, a ham hock. And then that ham hock is mine. This brain is mine, just like the ham hock would be.
So yeah, this brain is the price that Remy is accepting to I'm assuming Remy is undoing the lock?
No, I don't think Remy's undoing the lock. I think Remy's goals are like, if we achieve our goals, it will also allow Remy to achieve their goals. But their goals are not necessarily the same as our goals. I suspect that by destroying the temporal lock, we will somehow release whatever knowledge is stored in this juiced up brain, and Remy can like feast on it or whatever, and we'll go back to living our lives like regular, while my invisible friend feasts on an eternity of knowledge. I don't know, guys. I do not know. Should we try the temporal lock ritual again? I mean, what's the worst that happens? We get more temporally locked?
We're stuck in each minute.
Yeah.
Hey.
What are the ingredients for the temporal lock one again?
Jasmine ash, which we can probably get from
The labs.
The labs.
yeah, the Tears of the Lost.
Probably also in the labs. Hopefully they extra.
5 chaos candles, jars, charcoal, mirrors, and price.
So that's like pretty straight. We don't even have to kill anybody for that.
That's true.
That's
No-brainer.
fine.
That's a
no-brainer. Like that's fine magic, probably.
Yeah. We need 5 jars though, and we only have 4 from the rooms.
There are only 4 jars in them?
Are there?
Plenty in the storage
Oh, there's plenty in
rooms.
there. Okay.
So we can just imitate what it looks like in the
Yeah.
successful spell. And then...
What do you think this is about, though?
It's probably the colors of the order that you put, although we don't know which way's up on this.
I don't think we have extra colors. It's all the same, right?
But it's just, like red goes in this spot, green goes in this spot.
I don't think these two are related.
Oh, okay.
I don't think the 7-pointed star and then the 5-pointed star, which is the temporal lock, are the same rituals.
Oh. Yeah, because this only has 5 candles.
Yeah.
You're
And
right.
the one with 7 says 7 white candles, and we need 5 chaos
Purples,
candles,
yeah.
purple candles. So do we go gather those ingredients from the...
Yeah, I guess. And we'll try
From
it
the
with
labs.
our intentions being different.
Okay.
Oh, I really hope this doesn't fuck everything up.
I know.
I'm gonna be so sad if it does. But we won't know, will we?
No, we won't.
We might think it worked and we'll just continue to
We'll
relive over and over and over
We'll
again.
just fight those brains over and over and over
Oh
again.
my god. Speaking of which, be careful on the way out, everybody.
All right. So you go about collecting the ingredients for the ritual. Going through the laboratory and the storage room, it's pretty easy to find all of this stuff. It's pretty much readily available that they may have been crafting iterations of this spell. You see notes about experiments on it, stuff like that. And so you can find all the pieces. There aren't a ton of great places to put down the sigil other than near the brain.
Maybe we could kind of clear out some space in the laboratories or one of the storage rooms.
We could try that. Oh, while we're doing all this, can I get a short rest in?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, when I
You'll-
took a cat nap, I got a short rest.
Get a
actually.
short rest as you are just gathering ingredients and nothing has attacked you throughout this time.
Actually, while you guys, if you regain hit points by spending hit die, you regain an extra 1d6.
Oh,
Just FYI, if you want to.
just being around you?
Yeah, I like telling you a cool story or something.
I rolled a frickin' 1.
Womp womp.
Okay, I'm doing way better than I was.
Okay, let's start with this.
And with some effort, you're able to clear out a space in one of the rooms and put the sigil on the ground, placing the candles in the places that you need and lighting them.
Do we need blood for this sigil? The original one was drawn in blood.
It was. You're totally right. And a lot
It
of blood.
doesn't
too.
have blood in the ingredient list, though.
Maybe that was for dramatic.
Yeah,
Is it for flavor?
really ancient.
Yeah.
Let's forego the blood for right now.
Okay.
And we can
we'll see how it
can
goes.
redo it with blood if we need to.
Yeah.
And then we have those 2 sets of words.
And we'll
which I'm
maybe
concerned
try.
about.
Do you think? See, I feel like if we say the wrong words, but like it won't go right. If we say the wrong, it'll only go if we say the right words with the right spell circle. So if we say the wrong ones, nothing's gonna happen. So we can try both.
It's fair.
Are these abyssal, celestial, or infernal?
No.
Okay.
Is it Elven?
No.
Okay, then I don't understand it. One other
Probably
language I
not
speak.
draconic either. Okay, well, I guess we'll start with the shorter one.
Yeah.
Shorter, less ominous.
So does one of us has to stand in the circle and
I
say
can
it?
do it.
Okay.
I'm the hero. It's my family and my friends that I'm trying to save in my city, so I'll do it. And if this doesn't work out for me, you guys better tell everybody what I did and how good and heroic I was.
Absolutely.
I gently set a little notepad outside of the circle and I say, I have some rough drafts in here that you can work off of. If you flip actually to the last page, I have a eulogy drafted for my own inevitable death.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I'm going to stand in the middle of the circle.
Yep.
Caliaper, Antiocele, Docele, I say commandingly.
And nothing happens.
Okay. Do you guys feel any different?
No.
No? Okay.
Intention.
Oh, yeah.
Intend to break the temporal
Okay, yeah. I'm
lock.
thinking in my head about breaking the temporal lock. About it really hard. Okay, should I try the other one?
Yeah.
Irishame teniculi verium graviacane ecuba cicerio.
And nothing happens.
Is it the blood?
I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. Do you think it's the blood? Where are we going to get this much blood? I guess we could bleed the brain. It's got those horrible pulsing, throbbing veins all over it. Those
What
things
about the
must just
dead
be
brains?
pumped with blood.
Are they bleeding? Or are they gooping?
They're just kind of gooping. Yeah.
Do we know?
Milk the big brain for blood.
Everybody give me an insight check.
Jeez.
13.
9.
18.
Salvador. Y'all haven't paid the price.
Oh.
Oh.
What's the price? I thought the price would just kind of be...
You put the ritual together. You said the words.
Do we have to move the brain over here, do you think? Onto the circle?
Is this another we need a live sacrifice?
Does magic...
There was no live sacrifice in the original ritual circle. Like, there was no blood on the floor, besides the thing itself.
Yeah. Can we pull the photo back out and look at it?
Salvador. The castle.
Oh,
The
all the
whole
servants.
All
castle.
of the bodies have fallen from standing or sitting positions.
Oh, that's what killed everything. Can you sacrifice all the spirits in this place?
All the ghosts.
The haunting.
How many people would I estimate that is? Like 100? 50? Or
You're like a steward. You know what it would
Yeah,
take to
just-
run a castle.
yeah, to support a castle this size, 3 floors, and all these bedrooms is probably like between 50 and 100 people.
And we didn't even look through all the rooms.
And all the nobles that might have been here at the time.
Oh boy.
Well, I'm not willing to kill all of those people again, even if we had them here, which we don't.
Is there anything equivalent that we could use to that many lives?
That brain. Well, the
big-
brain's at
the
least
big
7
brain?
people.
Yeah. Can you just intend from here to sacrifice the brain?
Well, no, because I'm worried if I focus on sacrificing the brain, it'll think that's the intention of the spell. I can't think of too hard about two things at once,
Oh.
you know?
Can we haul it? The tunnels are probably too small for us to move it here.
Do we have to redo the whole we can carry most of the stuff over to the brain, I guess, and reset the ritual back up again
Yeah.
Yeah. Next to the brain? Or?
next to the brain.
Around it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
And
we
then
do
face
that.
the brain. Yeah. We'll redo the ritual next to the brain. We'll
Right.
face you towards the brain. So you're looking
Okay.
at it. But think
Do
about
you think we should roll the brain like onto the...
the brain's like
sigil?
20. We have to touch it. Oh, I guess we could gloves it.
Yeah, we could gloves it.
Fortunately, we have two brawny gentlemen with gloves.
We're so brawny.
Yeah.
Can we like try and just ever so lightly nudge the brain just so it's like a little bit in the circle?
A little bit in the circle?
Little bit.
Oh, I
circle.
could, yeah. I could sleet over the ground again to make it slippery.
You do love that spell.
You're gonna knock all of our
You could
stuff.
also
Yeah, it's
just
gonna-
like,
it's gonna
I
make
don't know,
a
set
mess.
up the ritual like right next to it.
Yeah.
That's
so
what we
it
did.
touches.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So-
but
so we draw the
can
line so it just
successfully do
touches.
that.
Yeah.
So it just touches the brain. And now you have spent about an hour moving it. And you have the ritual in place.
Should we
Right.
try again?
Go ahead.
Okay, we'll start with the short one again.
All right. All right.
Caliaper Antiocele Docele.
The candles begin to flicker.
Oh.
Oh!
The lines of the sigil begin to glow.
I'm thinking really hard about breaking the time loop.
And then they melt into a liquid as blood begins to pour out of the lines that you've drawn.
Oh. Okay.
And the humming of the brain begins to grow. It starts to raise in pitch until it is a shrill, piercing tone that is shaking your eardrums, and dust and stone begin to fall from the chamber around you. And then the brain shrivels into a black husk as a beam of energy shoots up from the sigil, and then everything falls silent, and the light dissipates, the candles now glowing steady.
Okay, what do we think, guys?
Well,
We won't know until we get back, right?
do you feel
And
older?
as Marky starts to speak, Salvador and Ren watch as she fades away.
No!
And that's where we'll end this episode.
No!
What?
This was not part of the deal.
And that is where we will put a pause on today's story. Thank you all for joining us for this vicious treachery as we plunge into the abyss. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Shadows of Prophecy, and join us next time to find out what becomes of Ren and Salvador in the city of Valerian. I want to give a special thanks to JayCeeAitch and Chris B, our fabulous patrons keeping the candles lit here at Goblin Forge. Your support has meant the world to us, and we are so grateful for your absolute generosity. I would like to thank Scrubcast for some incredible sound mastering, music, and effects. They have been so easy to work with, and I highly recommend checking them out if you're ever in the need for audio editing, especially for their epic music and effects design. I would like to thank Sirenscape for some outstanding atmosphere and music. Make sure to check them out at sirenscape.com. I use Sirenscape all the time at my game table and for our Twitch streams, and it adds that little something special to bring your players and audience into the story. I would like to thank our players this evening, Dan, Ellie, and Chris. I'm so happy to have you on our cast, and can't wait to hear what sadistic adventures we'll find ourselves in next time. Our theme song was written by my brother, the chill electronic vapor soul artist Lusk. You should check them out. This has been a Goblin Forge production. Please follow us on Instagram at goblin_forge_TTRPG. Join our Discord, and if you really love us, show us some support by becoming one of our fabulous patrons at patreon.com/goblin_forge, where you can find free bonus content like handouts, encounter maps, and even adventure guides to run your own horrific campaigns or one-shots. Shadows of Prophecy is a fully personally financed project and our first foray into the TTRPG arena. Any and all support is greatly appreciated. And at the very least, give us a 5-star review on your podcast platform of choice. This is how we get the word out about our podcast, and we love sharing it with you all. Thank you, and tune in next time to find out what happened to little old Marky. This was not part of the deal.